Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I am your host, Dan, and with me today is the lovely and talented, pretty in pink, Nikki. Nick,
Hi.
what's up? How's it going tonight?
Up? How are you after the blueberry coffee debacle? You okay?
Yeah, it was okay. You lied to me because in our text message, you said, don't worry, I will never pick that flavor. Sure enough, 2 days of amnesia. Blueberry, oat milk.
Did I say that to you? Did I say that?
Of course you did, but why
I don't remember what I text.
Yeah, I know. Shocking. Anyway, fun show tonight. It wasn't terrible. I think that's going to be our Monday thing for the night. It was picking up steam before I went on.
It wasn't like necessarily payback. It was, I like blueberry. I'm not sure.
I like blueberry too.
If I want it in my coffee, and I took this opportunity to kind of use you as a guinea pig. So the question really is, do you know me pretty well. Do you think I would like it?
The first initial sip, you're going to do what I did. And which
really? Is it sweet or like what was the problem?
It's just blueberry. It's just like, you're like, all right, I'm having coffee. You're programmed in your head not to really have blueberry. So it's just...
Okay.
So
understood.
Let's not beat around the bush. We have a special guest tonight.
Yes.
We are our good friend, Adrianna. See, I did it right. Pre-show.
Got it right. Yeah.
Adrianna, New York Giants fangirl. You know her from Instagram. You know her from TikTok. She has a podcast, Just Giants, which is a very, very good, very underrated show. People must go check it out after checking us out, obviously. She had heavy hitters last month. She didn't have us yet, but she's had heavy hitters this month. So
she's got a lot of heavy hitters. Don't sleep on that show, everybody.
No, honestly, she works her butt off. So if you don't know her yet, you're gonna know her now. I'm gonna welcome her in. Adrianna, what's up?
Yay!
How's it going tonight?
Finally.
I know. I'm so glad we got this worked out. Thank you guys for having me.
So how's it going? How's your off season? Like, we haven't really talked to you much in the off season. What's going on?
It was good. I feel like it was like a little calm, and then it was chaos, and then it was calm again, and then it was the draft. I feel like was just a little bit of a shit show. But now I feel like I can relax a little bit now.
Calm. I don't know if Adrianna it was really on Twitter much if she thinks it was calm, Nick.
I did really like after the football season, I pretty much went off Twitter until free agency, and then I just watched from afar.
That's why it was calm. Yeah, that's why it was calm.
Season. I'm not dealing with this. These are crazy people.
I don't know how you guys are on Twitter so often because the shit that I see, I swear every time I log in there and I see something, I'm like, this is why I hate this app. Like, this is exactly why I hate the stupidity.
Yeah, I'm like Ari Gold, that Ari Gold gif of him just flinging his phone across the table of the room. It's just some days it's just comical relief. Like today, I saw one of DJ's biggest haters. It was like, all right, Tommy DeVito, we trust. After this guy is like, this guy cost us a top 3 draft.
Did you see the whole who do you want to come in when Brian Daboll fails this season? And do you want Bill Belichick? And it's just like, I mean, I like the clickbait is so ridiculous.
Oh,
like I can't deal with this fan base anymore. I really can't. No, that was today. I saw it this morning. I was just like, you guys just really post anything for like nonsense. Like credibility be damned. Yeah. No one cares. Like,
no, it infuriates me. And I saw something that was like Dave Lorenzen is a greater quarterback than Daniel Jones. And I'm just like,
wow.
Are you really that bored? Like, you don't have anything else better to do with your time than to sit around and come up with random Giants quarterbacks from years ago to compare them to Daniel Jones, just to say that literally anyone is better than DJ. And it was like that with the draft. People in like round 6 are like, we should get Sam Hartman. I'm like, Sam Hartman is not
that's a hot button.
better than Daniel Jones. Like, the delusion is beyond anything I've ever seen in my life.
Nikki, what would you have done if Sam Hartman became a New York Giant?
Well,
would it be like
I would be at camp every day. I usually go 2 days a week, but I'd make it work. Like, the hard part would be trying to be professional with media credentials and like peeping at him a little bit, because I do think he's good looking. I'm much older than him, but I do think he's good looking. I don't think he's like a great quarterback, but So this is my thing. We get into this every single week, right? Right after the draft, I said, I don't love Daniel Jones. Like, I really don't. I was never really that happy about the pick, but it is what it is. They've decided to roll with him. And I said I was rooting for a successful season, no matter who the quarterback is. If that's Drew Lock, if that's Daniel Jones, I just want them to have a good season, right?
Right.
Oh my God. You thought what I said, like, take me to town square and stone me and rake me over the coals for 4 days nonstop. And so I finally just asked people, like, okay, so if you're a fan and you're watching, or you're actively rooting for your quarterback to that game, is that what you're doing? Like, why do you watch? Why are you a fan? Like, I don't understand this mentality.
I saw a post on Facebook, and the only reason I go on Facebook now is because all of these bulldog rescues, after my bulldog died, I'm like on the hunt for another one. So I only go on to look at bulldogs that are available now on the East Coast that I can like get. And I saw something today, or no, it was from the weekend of the draft, but I guess it didn't come through until today, and people started commenting it on it again. And it said, I'm a Giants fan, but I am not watching any Giants football this year if they don't draft a quarterback. I'm done with this team. I'm done with Daniel Jones. Joe Shane is an idiot. I'm not watching football. And then the comments were like, so how you doing, bud? You sure you're not going to watch any Giants football this year? Like, it's just so insane. It's so out of control. I can't.
No, so we're like normal sane fans. Like, why can't we all just be like normal? Like,
right. But I'm like, the season hasn't even started yet. Why are you so hard and fast? Like, if the Giants don't do X, I'm not watching. I'm not a fan anymore. Then you were never a fan to begin with, and go root for the Chiefs, because you can't handle any adversity. You can't handle a new regime coming in here, whatever going on with the quarterback. Like, go be a Chiefs fan, ride it out with them while they keep winning until another team comes through. But it's just so ridiculous.
I know, it's May. I know, it's May, and they're already like, well, Nikki, like, you want them to win, and then we're not going to get a quarterback in 2025. Like, what? Like, I think everyone should just like go out, get off social media, go outside, touch grass, breathe in some fresh air, maybe go get a walk. Like, you all belong in a mental institution. And then when you call them out, they've got nothing to say, which I think is the funniest part of all of it. But with that said, let me ask you guys, let's say September rolls around, and I assume the schedule is coming out soon, probably
Thursday to be exact.
Thursday it's coming out. So, okay, here's the thing. We open up week 1 against whatever, the Cowboys again. Let's see.
Oh God, I hope not.
What if it's another like 40-0 stinker? What is going through your guys' mind at that point?
Well, hopefully it's a road game, first of all.
Yeah. I don't need to sit through another 40-0 loss in the rain. I'm good.
Yeah. I would be texting you, here the fuck we go again. And then I'll have you queue up the TikTok of here we go. Here the F we go. TikTok. But so I would be like, here we go. It's gonna be tomorrow, Twitter, WFN, ESPN New York, our show, everybody else's show is gonna be blow this mother effing team up. Daboll's gone. Belichick's coming in next
week. Week 1 meltdown, right?
Week 1 meltdown. Daniel Jones sucks. It's just gonna be here we go. It's just like me driving on the GW the Midtown Tunnel that night, Nikki, and I'm calling, and I left you like a 15-minute like rant of here we go again. After being in the soaking, pouring rain, watching that debacle. But yeah. What do you think, Aj?
So after the Cowboys game, I was furious, but it wasn't just the way that they played. Like, it was everything. But I'm one of those people that like, I won't be like, let's tank the season. Like, I want Belichick. Like, I'll be upset. And I'll be like, but I'll still also be like, all right, let's see what happens next week. Like, it's week 1. Jones is just getting back to it. It's Neighbors' first game. Like, I'll give them excuses and give them more time than week 1 to really like ruin everything. Like last year, I think it was the Jets game that really sent me over the edge, that I was like, I'm done with this team. Like, this team's a fucking disaster. But I still watched every game. Like, I wasn't at the point where I was like, I'm never going to watch this team again, and I want to blow it all up all over again. So I don't know. Like, I try to be a little level-headed, like when the game's over.
Well, the Jet game was funny because, as you know, Adrianna, during preseason, I was one of the focal people that loved Tommy DeVito for the preseason story that he was the local kid. We got to watch the preseason, so might as well root for someone funny. Like, I joked that he was going to score a touchdown with Nikki, and that was our running joke of all season. And then when I saw Tyrod get hurt, and I go, oh my God, Tommy DeVito's actually playing in an NFL football game. And Nikki texts me, and she just like, here we go. He got what he wanted. I'm like, no, I never wanted that.
You did want it. You got his jersey. What are you talking about?
That was because I said if they were to win a game the rest of the season, I was getting a Tommy.
You only wore it one time. I think you need to wear it every week now, every Monday. Show your allegiance. It's only fair, right?
Yeah,
that's what you get for getting that dumbass jersey. Like,
I know, it's 120.
You're not the only one. I mean, it was sold out, so at least you can feel a little bit better. But
funny thing is, I missed it literally by 5 days. I had to customize it. So the E is capitalized E. So it's funny. You could tell I customized mine, it's funny. It's all good. So, like, what is it like to be me and Nikki both know, obviously Nikki knows because you guys are exploding, both of you at the same time. What is it like to be a content creator when it is just full out war zone and then unfortunately you got the label of being a woman. So unfortunately you have the sexist people of, oh, you never played football. What? Me, caveman. You don't like football. Like those type of people as well. I see it on a daily with Nikki. How's it been able for the other females out there that watch our show? How's it been going on, like behind the scenes for you to like just handle the daily criticism of stupidness on social media when you post? Which I think is very good, incredible, and most people that I talk to and I know are like, she's killing it, and I'm like, yeah, I remember her from day one, and I'm like, I remember DMing her. I'm like, keep doing what you're doing. You're freaking legit. So, like, what is it like for other people, like starting out content creation wise, to being the brand that you're slowly building? Like, what do you have any suggestions or ideas for those type of people to like obviously not look at the DMs?
Yeah, it's a mix. I grew up with brothers. I'm used to like, the shit talking and like the beating around and like that kind of stupid shit, right? And also like Nikki, you know this too. Like when you're dating and like dealing with stupid guys in general, like you just know what is fine and what can be blocked. Yeah. My first piece of advice is don't be afraid of the block button. I think the biggest thing
Nikki doesn't know that button.
I do, but I just want them. They hate so much. I just want them to keep watching.
See, Nikki feeds off the hate.
I do.
Well, I think sometimes I do that too. And this is the other thing. Like I am all for being the bigger person, but I also am like you are not going to come into my house. This is my area of the internet.
Right.
You are not going to come in here from your mom's basement with your troll account and probably not have a job and say to me, you don't know what you're talking about. You're a girl talking about football. And not like when they say something, it's usually something stupid like that. It's not related to the video. It's not some sort of, thank you, Chris.
I agree with Chris. It's like,
I think a lot of us agree with Chris.
Yeah.
When it comes to,
yeah, like I don't just put random things out there. Like when I'm talking about stats and stuff like that, like I always am doing research before I post anything, mostly because I know people are going to come in and be like, oh, you said the wrong number or something insane. So I would say that, but like, you don't know, like, I'm not on board with always taking the high road. Like I have this one guy, like, you want to comment and tell me I'm stupid? I'm going to go look at your profile and I'm going to see that you have no friends, no posts, no wife, no husband, whatever, and you're going to get talked right back to. Like someone commented something recently about, like, oh, I don't work for the Giants. And I was like, well, you're not good enough to get into a D1 soccer school, bro. So you want to talk to me about sports? Go excel at soccer.
This is where the North Jersey.
This is so proud. Yeah, so proud that you're a D2 college athlete at a school that literally no one's ever heard of. And they accept 78% of applicants. So I was like, you're 2 for 2, bro. You're not even a D1 athlete and you're not that smart. But yeah, come after me. Okay.
So this is where the North Jersey Italian comes out of Adrianna.
Yes. Well, but I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to ask you, like, everybody's advice to me, and I am very much a reactive person. Well, like, don't come at me. Like, don't start none, won't be none, right? And I will just go at you. So I've learned over the years, like, I do let a lot of shit roll, but I have my moments and I will get battered some days and then I will just go off and like, you know what? Yeah, be professional, take the high road. But I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes it is just called for and I'm going to throw it right back at you because you are a loser and you don't know what you're talking about. And you're insecure because you can't handle a conversation with women that know football. And that's really where it's coming from. And then, you know, I hate it because I have to watch in terms of, you know, credentials and you do try to be professional, but then I get hit with the whole, oh, you must have like slept your way to the top. And then, right. So it becomes this whole thing and it's just, it's nonstop. So I've tried to take the high road, but
Nikki,
I have my moments where I just can't because the bullshit just piles up more and more and more and more. And it's like, how much are we supposed to just let it go?
Right.
And
well,
then Nikki,
why do you get to come on here and talk shit and I can't say anything back
I can't say anything back to you. Fuck you.
And Nikki's like, do not start. Please don't.
Well, I don't like, I appreciate when you guys, like when people jump in and defend me. I don't think it's worth everybody else like jumping in and starting this big thing. But to your point, it's like, okay, you jumped on my timeline to sit here and say, oh, you're talking crazy and reckless to me. No, you're going to get it back. Sorry. Like,
well, the thing that pisses me off is you see like all of the other beat writers and none of them get comments like, oh, you only have a press pass because you slept with someone, or only can do this because you're pretty. Like someone comments, this was like this is social media in a nutshell. Someone commented on my most recent YouTube video with Jordan Renan, and very nice comment. He was like, you're excellent at this. I can't believe I just found your channel. You know, you're spoken like a true journalist. Everything you say is very well thought out. And this was a great interview, great questions, whatever. And then the next comment is, oh, she only got him on this podcast because she must be a niece of someone. And I was like, absolutely fucking not. You are not going to do that. And I went, and I was like, I went back and forth with Jordan Renan for a month. I sent him 3 different emails before he even responded to me. Right. I'm not related to anyone. If I was related to anyone, Joe Shane, Brian Dable, Carmen Brasillo, you bet your ass that all of those coaches would have been on my fucking podcast and I would have millions of subscribers if I was someone's niece. Like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, thank you. I know I get that constantly. Oh, well, we heard you slept with the front office to get your credentials. What?
Yikes.
The fuck are you talking about? Yeah,
Right.
yeah, okay.
Well, and also, if you have such good sources to know that I slept with someone in the front office, why don't you tell me who they're picking at number 6, buddy, with your good sources?
Well, that, and I'm always like, well, can you tell me how? Well, who was it? Was it Mr. Hollywood? Was it John Matt? Like, who was it? Was it good? Was I good? Like, how do you know? Like, tell me. Like,
you got
me
any
in on this.
pictures?
Yeah, I know. Did I look good? Like what? Like,
no.
Sorry, Danny.
So no, it's all good. I got you guys rolling before we talk more about the Giants. It's all good.
You gotta support each other. That's the thing.
No, right? that's why I got her on, because I know you guys feel it on the daily basis. Before I forget, Chris, who's always awesome, check out his Yankee stuff. It's actually been really good. If you had to choose for a pregame intro song for Brian Burns, what would you choose? Disco Inferno, The Chapins, Burn, Meek Mill, Usher on Fire, or Lloyd on Fire, Lloyd Banks, or something.
Oh my God, that was hard for you to read, I think.
Hey, I wasn't expecting. I feel like Jamal Charles at the draft the other day. But yeah, I don't even know half of these songs. It's Burn, Baby. Okay.
By 50 Cent.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know who the Tramps are.
Oh, no, it's Burn.
Me, apparently.
The disco song. He's talking about the disco song, Burn, Baby, Burn. Disco.
Oh, I'm like, no, it's 50 Cent.
Me too. I'm like, those aren't the same.
That's what threw me off. I was like, I don't even know who that is. But we're not doing Meek Mill because screw Philly, obviously. Usher on Fire. No.
Wait, what did you call him? Usher? Is that what you called him?
No, I said Burn Usher at like the same time.
I'm gonna roll that back when we clip it up.
Yeah, you will. Typical. Yeah, Usher. Lloyd Banks on Fire is such a good song.
I think Lloyd Banks. I'll go with that.
That's where I'm going as well.
I'm gonna pick something else, and I am gonna go "Bring 'Em Out" by
T.I. Now we are all showing our age right now.
I gotta tell you guys, the practice playlist. I know you guys go to camp and stuff, but man, their practice playlist is real good. Like, I'm supposed to be reporting, and I do, but I also like have my phone so I can figure out on Spotify like what songs are playing at the same time. Yeah, my playlist gets a nice update.
All right, so if we're going different song, Nikki, you know my game day song, and I've been listening to it for the Knicks. It's New York by Ja Rule. Obviously, you're gonna have to clean it up.
I've listened to that since 2 seasons ago when they played it at camp.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm not behind. I've listened to it during it. I'll show you my playlist.
I'm on a Cardi B kick because you know what?
Oh, I know you are.
These hoes can't be trusted, so.
Yeah, we know. We know what mood Nikki's in when she's playing songs, and we're like, okay, we got it. Fire by Jimi Hendrix. That's good, too. All right.
That's because I promote ho culture. That was the other thing. So there was. Oh, this is back to the draft real quick before we move on. So you guys know when the Houston Texans kid came out and he like announced the pick, and they called him an influencer. Okay, so all I said was like, oh, I didn't know like influencers could do that. I said the Giants should get us badass female fans together next year so we can read the pick out. And oh my God, here comes this guy. He goes, the only thing you influence is bad behavior and hoe culture. And so I took it and ran with it, and everybody had a good time with it. And now I'm the Giants hoe.
For sure.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, because I posted pictures in a bikini, so I'm a hoe.
Yeah, the horror. The horror.
Oh my God.
Will someone think of the children from Simpsons fame? So all right. I know you go to a lot of games. We haven't met up yet so far. So you
guys have. Oh my God, wow.
So, all right, the schedule comes out Thursday. Obviously, we don't know when they're playing, but here's an easy layup question for you. Who do you want to see? Like, what game are you like, all right, I can't wait for this game for me to scout, look for tickets and like get those tickets ASAP. Like of all the games coming out this year. So it is the AFC North this year, plus obviously our teams, and I will get the rest of that.
Those I think are all going to be good. Here's the thing. If the Giants are good and they start off this season better than I expect, then the Ravens is a game that I would want to plan to go to because I feel like that would be a really good one. If they're not so great, then either the Falcons or the Commanders. I'm excited to see Jaden Daniels, but I totally forgot about this until I saw this Reddit thread recently that Bobby Johnson is the offensive line coach of the Commanders. So like, God bless Jaden Daniels. But I was like, okay, this is going to make me feel a little bit better because I think that the Commanders are going to take a big step forward in the coming years. I don't think it's going to be as instantaneous as this year, but I feel like they really blew it up. Also, Dan Quinn depends on that, but I feel like we can and should beat the Commanders. So that would be a dream too.
So let me interject. I'm not going to show the screen, but our home opponents next year are obviously the 3 divisional opponents. The Saints, Bucks, Ravens. Nikki's going to 2 games with me next year, possibly. The Bengals, the Vikings, and Colts. And then the road is obviously the 3 teams. We're going up to Seattle. We are going to Atlanta, Carolina. Carolina, you said that might be in Germany.
She said Germany, right?
Yeah, it's going to be in Munich.
That's pretty cool. The Browns and Steelers. Yeah, no, I'm good. Thanks, Chris.
I do want to go to Cleveland too.
The Dog Pound.
Yeah, I want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I kind of want to go to Pittsburgh.
Pass.
The stadium is cool. The city is nah.
I know. I went to a Pirates game like 10 years ago, and it's just like.
I was thinking about this the other day that I just like really hate the state of Pennsylvania. Like, would be totally fine if I never went back there ever again.
If it just fell off.
Yeah.
I don't ever have to go back there.
So I'm fine with that.
Totally fine. Knicks are down 60-54 in the third. Are we panicking?
No panic.
No, we are a fourth quarter team.
We're bullies. I liked what we saw in the first quarter. We'll be fine.
We'll be okay.
So I see 2 games that Nikki's gonna probably ask me to go to next year. But what about you, Adrianna?
I think I would like to do either. Well, for the home, you mean home or away?
Home.
Home Commanders, because I feel like they can win that. And then I guess maybe but the Steelers is away.
The Steelers.
Yeah, that's an away game. So we have the Bengals and Ravens as the AFC.
Oh, okay.
Man, you really don't listen to me.
Maybe. I'm going to the Bengals.
That's right. I've been saying that.
I can see my boyfriend Joe Burrow. Ooh.
Oh, that's going to be a game that I'm like, oh my god.
Ooh, watch, that'll be. I have to work
Thursday
it. It'll be credential game, and I can't be a fan.
I will laugh so hard if that's the case.
That'll be just my luck.
And here we go. The Knicks tied the game. I know I'm delayed, but the Knicks just tied the game.
So okay, so no, we're not panicking. We're not panicking.
No panic.
No panic.
Have you been following the Knicks at all?
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
No. The first time I like really watched basketball this year was March Madness, and that was the extent of it. And everyone's talking about the Knicks, and I'm like, do people actually care about basketball?
We do.
A little bit. That's okay. I don't care for baseball that much, so we've all got a thing.
Yeah, I've watched almost every Yankee game so far. I'm more invested in the Yanks than I am, but my brother is a huge Knicks fan, so I know him and everyone else who's a Knicks fan is excited about it.
Yes.
Right. Oh yeah, we're riding high right now. So, all right. Any other giant questions, Nikki, before we go to our favorite segment of the week for you?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
So, any fun giant tidbits that you would like to share with us before we go on, Adrianna?
Any fun tidbits?
Hot takes. You're like, maybe this guy will have a hot year.
You guys? Okay, we'll end it here before we go to food fight. True or false? Daniel Jones makes it through the whole season. I'm gonna say false. False. I think he's out by week 6 or 7.
Again, really?
I think I say later because of the whole injury settlement part of his contract.
Okay. I'm going to go true because I am a little delulu and I'm an optimist and I feel like we got a new offensive line coach. I feel like if the offensive line is good, DJ is going to be 2022 DJ just a little bit better. So
okay. Hey,
I'll be optimistic, but I do feel like if this season is going poorly because of Daniel Jones, I do think they will not be afraid to bench him because of the injury settlement.
Yeah, I don't think there's any fear this year.
Yeah.
So we will see Drew Lock, you think, at some point? I think so.
I think so.
See Drew.
Oh, I hope not, but like that's definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
I see it coming.
I was like not on board with DJ in the beginning. He's not like my favorite pick we ever made, but we saw him have some success, and I feel like he's been screwed around left and right and just never had a good situation. And I just like I like an underdog story. I just want him to do well.
I think that's the thing. I think we can just kind of.
I'm so sick of losing.
So tired of losing. Like, I just want him to have a successful season, but you got to be careful where you say that shit. I mean, no. We can't have any optimism around here in this fan base.
No, not allowed.
Yeah. No, you're not allowed.
God forbid we want our team to win instead of tanking for Shador Sanders.
Yeah, I know.
I
can't. All right. Best time of the show. You guys all tune in for this. It is called Food Fight, where basically I ask you guys what you had for dinner and I rip it apart. All right. So, Danny, you want to start? What'd you have for dinner? Or did you have dinner yet? I'll get mine out of the way. I had a salad.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Okay. Shocking.
And
all right.
I think I had a salad last night. So nothing. Oh, and a yogurt bowl. So nothing exciting. Not together, separately.
Killing it.
That sounds good though.
All right. Typical Nikki Nick. Here we go, Nikki. I had another birthday party. It was long.
Are you joking? You go to
I have a big family. What do you want from me?
To go to for cake? That I swear to God, this is the 9th one in a row. On Monday, I got to hear about birthday cake. Like, I don't like cake. So go ahead, tell whose child was it this time?
No, it was actually my uncle's 65th surprise birthday party. Okay, and it was Marvel. It was Marvel comic book themed, so it was basically a child's birthday party. I had a lot of fun.
What kind of cake was it?
Adrianna's gonna love it. Nikki's gonna hate it, and it's gonna be clipped. It was cannoli cream filling.
Ooh.
See, there you go. Thank you, Adrianna.
I hate cannolis.
Yep, that's right. You're wrong. Yeah, Dan goes to birthday parties every week. Amazing. I'm going to a wedding this week, so might as well pile on.
Can't wait for that.
Cake.
Good cake. No, it was my uncle's birthday. It was a surprise party, so it was a great time. The food was your standard American Italian hot tray. Yeah, see, Nikki, this is why you're like.
Just go on. Go on. Please tell me. I know it's like probably 20 pasta options sitting in that gross tinfoil looking thing, and way too saucy chicken parm and bread everywhere, and right.
Yeah, but I didn't have any control over the ordering.
Am I right?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So you understand that food is like at every like Jersey communion. We were like 8 years old, and it's like oh God, okay.
All right. So it was eggplant parm.
Did you just say eggplant parm?
Eggplant parm, chicken parm, sausages and peps.
Orecchietti and sausage and broccoli rabe.
Yeah, we didn't have that this time around. Yeah. Before you guys leave, do you guys think can Tibbs? All right, sorry. Can Tibbs? He wrote top instead of Tibbs. Is 11 and
Try that again. Question before you guys leave. Do you guys think they didn't put the name in? Can top?
Yes. Oh yeah. Take that back, Nikki. Take it back.
There's nothing to take back. I read it more clear than you did. We'll get to that. Let's finish food fight. We'll get to that. Crispy, we'll get to your question. Finish the food fight. How many pasta options were there?
2. Of course, there was penny
vodka.
Of course, go to. And then there's 2 heroes. I think it was a vegetarian hero, and then your traditional Italian sub, and your traditional Italian cookies and cake. So it was good. Fun time around.
Salad? Was there a salad?
Yes, there was salad.
Was there chicken? Like grilled chicken?
No grilled chicken. You would have had the salad.
Grilled chicken. What would I have had?
The salad. And you would have pouted the whole way.
What kind of chicken was there? Oh, chicken parm.
Chicken parm.
Yeah.
No, you probably would have had the eggplant.
No, I don't fuck with eggplant.
Okay.
No. I don't like breaded things either. So I rip the breading off. No. It's like
even on a cutlet?
Oh, I don't like.
Adrianna, it's the whole thing. It's just,
and I don't like tomatoes and red.
I took her to a pizzeria. We met up in the city like a month ago, and it's honestly a good pizzeria. And she gets a white slice, and it was floppy as hell and garlicky. And I was just like, oh, here we go.
There's a video of me eating it. And me trying pesto gnocchi at a work event, so much so that somebody came up to me at a work event recently and was like, "Are you the girl that tried pasta?" It's like, oh my God. So Darius had fish sticks and French fries.
All right. So tonight,
Thai food.
Oh, there was also chicken tenders for my sons. That's actually what I had for dinner
it's
tonight.
Just like a chopped
I was down with the chicken tendies too.
I love chicken tenders.
It's like a isn't that not just like a chopped up?
Oh, here he goes. Hamid's here. Oh, here we go.
Eagles fans are in the house now.
Oh, here we go. Infiltrated. What's up, Hamid?
Hamid's cool to us though. He's like a nice Eagles fan.
He's a nice Eagle fan. He's getting excited for one workout video. Cool for you, Hamid.
All right.
Anyway,
so I wouldn't have eaten there.
Yeah, I know. Typical. Thank God you're not married to me. Anyway, hey, Adrianna, what did you have quickly?
So I had chicken thighs with olive oil, garlic salt, and
that's what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Some green olives roasted till they were, or baked in the oven till they were a little crispy, with some rice and edamame.
Oh, I don't like edamame.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about.
That's so good.
Not my co-host to the right of me.
I'm with you, Nikki, though, that food is at every party. And like,
100%.
65. I like when I had my own graduation party, I was like, Mom, don't you dare order that shit. No, absolutely not. I'm so sick of it. It's all tastes the same. It's not even that good.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, I don't. I get this all the time. I'm like, no, I'm half Italian, half Irish, but I really just don't like Italian food. Like, I'm just not. I don't think it's that great.
100% Irish with that comment.
I'm not 100%. I'm a little Czechoslovakian, but I just don't.
That's where the blonde comes
it's in. Like this. That's like, it's too much sauce and cheese and like breading. And I think that's the point. I can't really taste anything other than like sauce, and I don't like tomatoes. So it's a problem.
Well, I just burped up the blueberry flavoring from the Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, that is really disgusting.
Yeah. I know. I have to deal with it.
I have to see how my poll is doing on my stories, because I put a poll that said, would you guys ever let me order your coffee? But I usually do right by you, so
yeah.
Last week you told me it was too tame. We went toasted almond, so I thought I'd like change it up this week.
Did you like the toasted almond? That's what I get sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I get. I get toasted almond and vanilla, and Nikki calls me a basic bitch, which is fine.
Ooh,
it is.
So are you like a pumpkin spice basic bitch?
No. I'm just vanilla coffee basic bitch, not pumpkin spice. I'm more of like the peppermint mocha basic bitch. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I know. Wawa coffee is the best. Every time I'm in Jersey, they just put one in Ramsey, close to where my parents are. And every time I'm in Jersey, I'm like, we're going to Wawa.
All right.
I don't have one by me.
It's very depressing that they're not everywhere.
West actually brought one from me for one of the games I took him to before he had season tickets. And I go, West, this is amazing. I've never had Wawa. And they gave me like fresh mozzarella. I was like, at Wawa? And he's like,
West
dude.
No, I don't. No, did you guys see? You saw his pizza last night. That blueberry one looked like a yogurt bowl.
Yeah, it was right up your alley.
No, it wasn't. I'm not that big of a fan of a goat cheese. So it's like blueberry, hot honey, goat cheese. I'm not putting all that on pizza.
You gotta have Dan drink a dark mocha with almond and raspberries and no cream. I would drink that.
That sounds delicious.
Okay, there you go. You have it for Monday.
I'm not going to remember that. No, but you can't get mocha at Dunkin', can you?
Yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure you can.
Can you get it all year round?
Right.
That's pretty. I think you can. Yeah, I think you can.
All right. Well, you got a job to do next week, Nikki, to tell me if I can or not. I'll
let you know.
It's really been fun. I have fun with it. It's been fun. People have been enjoying it, so I'll keep on doing it.
Caramel. We got frappuccinos in the house here. Coffee heavy cream hot. Okay.
Ooh,
all right. Okay.
Yeah,
that's,
I'm not a
that's
hot
what we get
coffee.
here. This is why they call us the Seinfeld of sports shows, because it's
we're the curb Seinfeld.
Mixed bag.
Mixed bag. I am you are a pumpkin spice. Oh, I can't talk tonight.
Pumpkin spice latte fiend.
fiend.
Darius is into the pumpkin.
Yes, Darius. Yes.
Yes,
right.
queen. Yes.
Another basic B.
Kill it, Darius.
It's okay to be a basic B. Normally, I go coconut though. That's like my everyday.
Yeah, see, that was the first flavor Nikki introduced to me.
But coconut's very polarizing. Either people love it or hate it. I've never met anybody that's like, oh, I could take it or leave it.
Yeah, that's true.
Chris said this is better than Seinfeld. Okay.
I want to get paid like Seinfeld and Larry David.
So if you know get paid like him, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
We'd all like a brand deal for Dunkin. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I tag them all the time. And I know someone who works there. I'm like, can you please help me out here? I will sell my soul.
Yes. I DM them. They don't answer. They don't like nothing. And I try to go talk to the owner. There's one around the corner from my house. He's apparently never there, because they're franchised. I mean, I hustle for this. I try.
Right, so here's the thing, guys.
Dunkin, you're missing out. Do you have any idea? You can
listen, Dunkin.
Just give me like a gear. Send me some merch.
Give me a hat. Something.
Hashtag Dunkin Roulette. Let's get that viral and make sure we sign contracts, because that was my idea. Dunkin Roulette. Let's get it going. Have your best friends or your significant others, get it going, have fun with it. It's supposed to be fun. It's roulette. If you like coffee, let's get it going. Hashtag Dunkin Roulette. Unfortunately, we gotta watch the rest of the Knicks game. Adrianna, we had a blast with you.
Thank you so much. Look at this. Everybody wants you to come on every week. Like, I mean, she's probably busy, guys, but
yeah, she's very busy.
We can incorporate her.
But maybe we're not Jordan Ronan. We're not Giant Insider.
But Jordan, I was like, this is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, we hope to have Adrianna on again. Adrianna, where can we find your work? What podcast? Hit us with everything before we wrap it up.
Okay, so I am at New York Giants Fangirl on TikTok and Twitter, on Instagram. It's spelled out NEW New York. Everyone tries to do NYG, and there's another NYG Fangirl, but she doesn't post anything. It drives me insane. On Twitter, it's NYG Fangirl, which I tweet once every 6 months. And then my podcast is called Everything New York Giants. You can find it anywhere. And the most recent episode is with Jordan Renan, and it was fun. So you guys can check that out anywhere. And you guys are welcome to join me anytime. So maybe we'll schedule some time. I'm leaving for Portugal next week, so it might have to be when I get back from vacation, but
yes,
we'll get it in there. We could talk about rookie mini camp, which is starting this week.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
You get to go to any of that, Nikki?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you have to say.
I know. It should be fun. I love getting the rookies because also it's like they haven't quite had a lot of media training yet. So they're very forthcoming with their answers. Yes. Yeah. But then as the summer goes on, it's like,
yeah. I was thinking about that with Malik Neighbors. Like I would have liked a little bit of media training maybe prior to the draft.
See,
but,
as a season ticket holder, that's my favorite event to go to this year, yearly. Is they have like the town hall meeting, and the rookies are always the best segment because they don't know anything yet. They have Bob Papa and usually Carl Banks. It used to be David Deal every now and then, and they would just be asked funny questions and like they would answer real questions.
Answer them. I remember Jalen Hyatt when we first got him. He was just like, this is going on, and then weeks later, it just kind of slowly dwindle down.
Right. And the funniest
like their personalities.
Me too.
And then what the funniest thing is, because you would go like Mara and when I last went was Gettleman, and then you have the boring vets. You had Eli, Saquon. It's just like, all right, just get us to the rookies, man. Because this is fun, And then they're actually having fun and telling us about themselves and like where they grew up and where they played college ball, and it's like, all right, this is why we come type of thing. So
I want to do that with DJ so badly, and I know someone who just met DJ and like they're in in the same area, and I have a lot of.
I think what DJ is behind closed doors, he's probably could be all of our best friends. That's the vibe I get, but obviously he's not going to be that in public.
Yeah, and that's what I want. Like, I would want to have like a really candid, like normal conversation with him. Like, let's crack a couple beers, have some jokes, have like a normal conversation where he's not so like guarded. This is the media. I have to say what I have to say. Cause I'm like, I feel like it's like Eli too. Like, there's like a fun, different side of them there.
Well, we see it now. Yeah.
It, right. And I'm like, missed opportunities, DJ. I think so many people who are like, DJ sucks and I don't like his personality, he's boring, whatever, would like him if they got to see more of his personality. Like when he was on the Kay Adams show. I mean, he didn't say a lot, but I was like, I learned something new about him. The dude loves Will Ferrell. Never would have guessed. And and he goes hunting when he posted that picture of him and Corey Cunningham. Right. I'm like, fun fact, DJ goes hunting. Things I never knew.
Right. I wish we got to see more sides of them like that. I will tell you, last season, I did get to talk to an ex-player who was there at practice, and we just kind of shot the breeze there, kept everything off the record. And when you kind of just are chill, they'll open up to you a little bit. So, yeah, you get to see a totally different side. Hamid says Barkley looks good in green. Hamid, we're going to kick you out of here for good if you don't stop with this.
Enjoy him while he's healthy because it won't last.
It's not going to let's end it there. Does Saquon Barkley get through the entire Eagles season? True or false?
No.
False.
Unfortunately, he'll have some random someone will step on his ankle and he'll miss 3 weeks.
Well, we thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to get on out of here, try to catch the rest of this Knicks game. We'll be back next Monday because Danny's going to a wedding, and I just got to hear about the wedding food.
Yeah, but by the way, follow us on JSN. Follow us on That's Fantasy that Sports Channel, and of course TNL_NYG. Of course, you can find Nikki at NikkiNick9384, and on Twitter for me as that DBHand. As always, Adrianna, thank you for coming on. We will talk soon on air. As always, thanks, guys. Go Knicks, go Giants, and have a great night, guys. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.